Tirico along with Greg Olson. Young Wei Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from Orchard Park. This one is going to...
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
Young Wei Koo has it all teed up, and we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen on the play action. Left side, caught by Metcalf. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
You know, situational football, Kate, we've heard that term so often. We see it come to life, I think, more than in any other area, special teams. That phase of the game, 4th and inches, right? What's the situation? What are you going to do? You're going to run a fake. Well, if you're going to run a fake in that situation, you better be a great actor, and that's exactly what the punt unit was.
Allen now on 1st down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To throw again, it's Allen. This is Cox, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. He's got it at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Knowles. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Harvey. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Power squib kick is taken in. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills break the tie here in the first. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. No to return this. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Sending him on the dive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Chased out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied.
Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burned him with a surprise play.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. First down, Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun, Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Allen. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Completed left side to Smith. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
The 46-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Cook trying this one up the gut. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rolling from the gun here. Run out left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Five wide.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. The Texans set to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Half, 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 half. Middle, 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 middle. Stop, 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 stop. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ground 80! Alert! What's that?
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
319! We go!
Allen on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
I'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throw right side. Dell has it. Jukes away from one. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 14. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Slot man's in motion right. Stroud throwing here on first. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Forced out to his right. This one's out to Noel, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Stroud on first and 10. The offense is running back R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense that's flying around and making the play.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Brown completes it quick. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that gets him back to within 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. No to return this. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Counts, this is Noel. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw by Stroud. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's loaded and brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it all.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Now Stroud on third and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about...
And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen setting up play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Allen on third and 2. He dropped it. Oh, that should have been intercepted. Brock, he had it. Couldn't bring it in, though. That does bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And here we go. It's another fake. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Trying to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Look at hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud on the move, headed right. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Field goal attempts coming now from Young Hui Koo. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. It's no good. Oh, his aim was off on that shorty block, and it hits the right upright. And they're going to stay down by 5.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Allen to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Puts him on the out route. He's going to be running out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretching to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Bills push the lead up to 12.
Texans 23.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he's going to go all the way. No flags. We've got a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
Texans 30.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. At the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push the lead up to 12. No to return this. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Koo on now for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
Texans 37.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end, and it's 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Round 80.
Allen on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Half 10. Look out!
They'll run it with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Hey, home. Hey, tight. Monday.
Allen setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
He's back to throw. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bills push the lead up to 12.
Texans 37.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offensive line fast. Back play straight ahead. And he dodged the tackle. And he has this down to the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have put him to the house.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Cook. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and brings up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills nearing their 6th win this season. Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down.
56. Hey, tight. Half. You go.
Back to throw now, Allen. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Stroud to throw again on second. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Cox, this is Knoll. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Texans, first down. First and goal.
Here's Stroud again. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Now design run. It's Allen. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official?